NBA will join us tonight on the sideline. They'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. A look at the West All-Stars starting group. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Harden out there with Irving, and it's Durant. And the power on that throwdown.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And here is Curry. Driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, Curry's so quick, so crafty. I mean, his combination of craftiness and quickness, really hard to contain.
Leonard inside, defended by George.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Great D that time from James. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him how hands-on he was planning to be, and he said, not much. He told me it's fun to coach these guys to see what I can generate out of certain matchups, but that's more the exception than the rule. I think I'll be as much of a spectator as anyone. Guys?
Thank you, David.
That three ball of Curry deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Leonard against George. Leonard the pass to KD. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's on Kevin Durant. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the East.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is the real deal.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
George looking around. Outside Lowry. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Al Harden. A floater. And the rejection by Giannis. Now here is Lowry. Curry kicks to Giannis. Those three-pointers off the mark. And it's Harden with the ball for the West All-Stars. 6-point game. Here's Antetokounmpo. 5 points in the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Curry passes to George. Good, and Curry gets the assist. George has got 5 now.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Harden with it. No points in the game yet for him.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Curry against Irving. Curry kicks to George. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the East All-Stars. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Harden way outside from beyond the arc and then some.
Nice to see Harden continue to expand his range. He is an absolute laser from outside.
Outside Curry. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. And Irving pulls it down.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Embiid trying to break loose.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Leonard on the wing, defended by George. Leonard, no luck. And here are the East All-Stars now. They have a 9-point lead. Giannis' screen on Harden. Curry with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Drains the three-pointer. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting. You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And here is Curry. He's got 5. From deep. The West All-Stars pull it in. To the paint. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Irving. Durant's got his second bucket.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Embiid in the corner. Curry on the wing. The 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 10. Pass to Harden. Fires the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Lowry kicks to Giannis. Outside Curry. Curry with another miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. He's got 7.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
New players in now for the East. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Three-pointer, Lillard. No good that time. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Now Westbrook. Now here's Middleton. From beyond the arc. And it's Westbrook missing. Here's Lillard. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Westbrook with it. Inside. Shot from 6. Jump shot is good that time.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And here is Simmons. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the inside. Here's Davis. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
You look at AD, and you know he's taken his share of contact over the course of his career. And quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Bounce pass for Westbrook. Russell finds Westbrook. No good on the triple. Over in the corner, Lillard. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Russell passes to Griffin. Out to Russell. And there's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Attacking on the drive, and that's going to give Russell some free throws this time.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the East All-Stars.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Beal's shot is good.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Russell against Beal. Here's Jokic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 9-point game. Lillard from outside drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
Beal against Russell. Drives to the hoop. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Outside, Towns. Now Middleton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Here's West now. They trail by 6. And Lillard kicks to Towns. And the pass to Beal. From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Beal's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Pass to Griffin. Outside, Russell. Driving inside. Shot clock at 6. Pushing it up. Here's Davis. Griffin with the steal. Westbrook against Lillard. Westbrook kicks to Griffin. He dishes it to Russell. Lets it go from deep. Simmons pulls it in. And the West All-Stars have possession. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To end the drought. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Towns. Lillard from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Westbrook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Jokic. Over Aldridge. And it's Jokic missing.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the East All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Stephen Curry's out there with Lowry, and it's Vucevic, then it's Paul George, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Harden's checked in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Curry kicks to Lowry. KD against Curry. And he makes that one. Curry's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the East All-Stars. LeBron outside. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Aldridge has got his first basket of the night.
Boy, Aldridge has a really nice knack and rhythm with the catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. No good with the triple. It's a close game here in Chicago. Harden against Curry. Harden's shot is off. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's George. 8 points for him. Driving in. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And Curry, here we go. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Lillard, the pass to Durant. Aldridge, dishes to Harden.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Curry kicks to Vucevic. To the wing on the left. Lowry for 3. Here's Antetokounmpo from downtown. That shot off. Now the West All-Stars the other way. George against KD. No good on that one. George with the defensive effort. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Curry can't get it to go.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Catching up on changes for the West. Towns is checked in for Aldridge. And Irving subbed in for Damian Lillard. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Irving passes to KD. Towns dishes to Harden.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball, and, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
Here's Lowry. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
James, the pass to KD. LeBron with a screen on Giannis. The drive by KD. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skill. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
George against LeBron. And George kicks to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Harden outside. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Back to Harden. Towns sets the pick for Harden. And Harden with the stop.
Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you, and he'll put you in a poster if you let him.
Passes it to George. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by LeBron. Irving dishes to KD. And the rejection by Giannis. Lowry with the ball. Vucevic is screen on Irving. Lowry kicks to Vucevic. And a deep three from Curry. Unable to get that one. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. KD against Lowry. Harden outside, takes a three, bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
Here's Curry, and the rejection by Towns.
Great timing on the block there. Towns helps affect winning in a lot of different ways.
And some changes here for the East. Joel Embiid comes in for Nikola Vucevic, and Middleton subbed in for George. The West also making some changes. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Durant, and it's Leonard in for James. The three from Harden. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's Curry outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Right side Davis. Over Giannis. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Davis.
You know, unlike a lot of bigs, Davis doesn't have to operate inside. He's totally confident in his ability to do damage from the perimeter.
And here's Middleton, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's stolen by Davis and out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Griffin's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Russell comes in for Stephen Curry. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Kyle Lowry. Bradley Beal's checked in for the West. And finished off by Davis.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding. I mean, you try to get physical with him, you don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
Outside Westbrook. Now the pass to Embiid. Irving with the steal, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Pass to Davis. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Leonard with no one around. Outside for Beal. Poked away, but they get it back. And another shot. And at last, they get one to fall. Beal's got the lead up to 4 now for the West All-Stars. Middleton outside. Back to Russell. Outside Westbrook. Embiid inside. He's covered by Beal. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
The try by Simmons.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Jokic has checked in for Embiid. He's off on the second.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Davis against Griffin. Shoots from the elbow. Beal the pass to Towns. The rebound by Middleton.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Griffin. A three-pointer, no good. Here's West now. They're on a 15-5 run. To the middle. Davis against Griffin. And Davis puts it in. The East All-Stars on offense. It's a 5-point game. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Pass to Jokic. It's not going to go for him. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's West now. They're on a 17-5 run here. Simmons looking around.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
1:02 left here in the second. Bounce pass for Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. Davis with some nice D. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the West All-Stars. Outside, Simmons. Davis with a screen on Westbrook. Simmons. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Simmons so deft with the floater, freezing the defense completely.
Now Russell, outside Westbrook, puts up a three. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6. Now here's Simmons, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for Leonard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Nailed from three-point land.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep three.
And we finished one half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for the West All-Stars in the first quarter. Some good action during the... And it's just about...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Curry has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Irving. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Harden. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, how about the touch there from Curry? Just keeping control even while getting knocked around.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double, and here's Harden for three. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Curry. 26 points for him. Antetokounmpo kicks to Embiid. Over LeBron. Great D that time from James.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
George with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Clock at 6. Curry with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Curry's got 29.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient. And when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Driving the lane, lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 31 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Harden outside.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. He's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. The East making a switch. Lowry's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by the West. LeBron's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bounce pass from Durant. That one drops for him. LeBron's got his first basket.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
George passes to Lowry. Now here's Embiid. George with the ball. 8 points for him. And the basket is good. George has got 10 points in the game.
At 6'10", George is really capable of dominating inside. I mean, defensively, you need to try to push him out of his comfort zone, get him out of that lane area. Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Lowry dishes to Giannis. Launches it. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 3-pointer. East grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Curry is inside. KD's on him. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Now just a 2-point West All-Star lead.
Boy, Embiid wants to own the inside on both sides of the floor. He is a force in the paint and relishes hitting those boards.
Harden, the teardrop falls in. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And the basket by Lowry.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
There's a good screen. Passes it to Irving. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Lowry. Here's Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Leonard. Over George. Durant trying to break free. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 8.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Curry finds Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slings it in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 18 rebounds.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
And it's Leonard missing. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the East All-Stars. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. Vucevic, he's checked in for the East. Towns, he's checked in for the West. And a wide-open look for James. Buries it from three-point range. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Over the years, his catch-and-shoot jumper has gotten so much better. You can tell LeBron's really worked on that part of his game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Harden kicks to Towns, takes a 3. The shot will not fall. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
Sometimes it's a real trick bag trying to guard Antetokounmpo. I mean, his skill set in build and length and athleticism draws a ton of fouls.
And the first one drops. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Back to Harden for the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 38 points.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And here's Harden. He's got 16. LeBron passes to Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Lowry. He kicks it to George. The pass to Vucevic. To come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. KD finds James. James a screen on George for 3. Durant. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Now George, 13 points in the game. From deep. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
The wide open look for Durant. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Now here's Curry. He has 40. Back to Lowry. Durant against Curry. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Giannis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Giannis has got 13.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Towns a screen on Curry. Here's Harden. And the rejection by Giannis.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Curry against Irving. And Curry, here we go. George with no one around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. And the West All-Stars have possession. Harden up top, guarded by Curry. Harden, that's good.
Superb body control from Harden. When he's driving inside, the defense doesn't really have much they can do to stop him.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the East All-Stars. 6-point lead. Kicks it to Giannis. Curry against Harden. Tipped away. Towns with the steal. Irving dishes to Harden. Back to Irving. Pass to Durant. Now Towns. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Paul George. Irving's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. That's to Curry. .156 left to play in the third. And Giannis gets it to go.
You know, that shot's going to be there for Giannis Antetokounmpo because the defense is always worried about him attacking and driving the ball. It's just a matter of whether he can knock it down.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Jokic has checked in for Vucevic. Chris Middleton comes in for George. Russell, he's checked in for Curry. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. 1:22 left in the third. Beal from long range. That one doesn't drop. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Russell passes to Antetokounmpo and stolen by Lillard. And here's the break. Shoots the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here are the East All-Stars now. 4-point game. Russell from long range. Hits it from 3-point range. Russell's got 5.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Passes it to Davis. Outside, Beal takes the 3. East grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's Jokic kicks to Russell. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. In the corner, Middleton with it. The tray connects from 3-point range. And it's a 10-point East All-Star lead.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Giannis drives in. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 12 now for the East All-Stars. Floats it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Westbrook fires away from outside. And so it's the East All-Stars going into the break with a 10-point lead. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Chris Middleton is out there with Griffin. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Russell in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
When he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And there's the pass to Davis. Over Jokic. Aldridge, wide open, he fires. And the three ball is good.
Whenever Aldridge hits from out there, that's a huge bonus.
Here's Russell. From deep three-point range, West All-Stars with the rebound. Davis has got his fourth rebound in this one. Makes that one his sixth of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Boy, AD's showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Trying his luck from deep. Griffin's shot is off. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Leonard. Westbrook with the steal. Fires from deep. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard on the wing. There's the three. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Leonard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Over Aldridge. Jokic kicks to Russell. And he drives in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Jokic. Paul George comes in for Chris Middleton. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Harden comes in for Beal, and Irving subbed in for Lillard. Griffin against Davis. Outside Irving. 5 to shoot. Tries it from 19. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Here are the East All-Stars. Outside, George. Popped up there for Embiid. Out to Russell. Puts up a 3. West All-Stars with the rebound. Aldridge has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Outside Griffin. Shoots a 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. The West All-Stars with the ball. Irving looking over the floor. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Curry against Davis. Curry dishes to Embiid. Here's Griffin. And the rejection by Harden. Griffin's shot is off.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
George against Leonard. And George, here we go. Griffin kicks to George. Shoots over Leonard. The shot by George, no good.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Back to Irving. Loads it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Russell. The West All-Stars also with the sub. James is checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Irving misses. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
On the wing, Irving to take the lead. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Irving's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the West All-Stars. Irving against Lowry. He kicks to Embiid. Looking to end the run. He lays it in. Embiid's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars.
Embiid is a very assertive player, a player who fights the defense on these contact finishes and does so with confidence.
Here's James. Again, the West All-Stars.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And it's Lowry penetrating, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Harden outside. And the three off target.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Lowry with the ball. Embiid sets the pick for Curry. Shoots over Leonard. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's Harden with the ball for the West All-Stars. Down low. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
George, no good. And here's Irving. Outside Leonard. Davis in the corner. Lets it go with a three. Drains the three-pointer. And it's a 5-point West All-Star lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
How about the precision there from the crafty one? Curry expertly fighting through the D on those type of shots.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. Off target from three-point range. Now George. Embiid with the screen on Leonard. Outside, George takes it inside. Bucket is good. And now just a 1-point West All-Star lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's LeBron, and it's in there. James has got 9 points now in just the second half.
LeBron can score from anywhere, but he's most effective close to the hoop. Very skilled in the paint.
Curry against Davis. It's Curry with the drive. Griffin down low. And finished off by Griffin.
And one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. LeBron against Embiid. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires the three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Russell, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. And George, here we go. Good D by James.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Pass to Leonard. That one goes. Count it.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
And it's good, 2 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Irving against Russell. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Irving with it. He's picked up by Russell. And here's Leonard from 3. And it's the East with the rebound. And Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Davis. Leonard against George. It's good on the putback.
Really like the attitude from Embiid. I mean, he's sending a message that you better put a body on him. When you don't, he does this.
Leonard against George. Leonard looking over the floor. There's the dish to Davis. Kicks it to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. James trying to free himself up. Harden can't hit. Here's Curry. He's off on that one. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. And Embiid with the block.
You look at this combination of reach and timing, it makes Embiid a superb shot blocker.
Russell passes to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer by Embiid. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Davis with a screen on George. Here's Leonard. Good!
Oh, and just look at what Leonard is doing.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They trail by 3. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Durant's checked in for the West. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Russell kicks to Antetokounmpo. Embiid with a screen on KD. Count!
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it.
Curry outside. Misses the 3. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one. this win such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.